that Pepe Le Pew. Fuck you, I'ma do what it do. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Niggas slick talk, try to act brand new. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. I don't worry about you, I'ma do what it do. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Niggas slick talk, try to act brand new. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew.
I think we on something. Thank the God. Free Black. The dominant factor, keeping it raw. Free Black. The dominant factor, Black Royal. The dominant factor, VMT. The dominant factor, keeping it raw. The dominant factor, Ron's worth more. The dominant factor, see me on tour. The dominant factor is Black Raw. The dominant factor, keeping it raw. The dominant factor, Ron's worth more. The dominant factor, see me on tour. The dominant factor is Black Raw, Black
Too many weak niggas out that's far from dope. Who in the fucking sang to your rhymes a joke. Nowhere close to dope unless you overdose. Grab you by your throat until your motherfucker choke to death. Save your breath, use a waste of airtime. Who told you you could rhyme? Bottom lines, not fucking with minds. By a long shot, your ass way off. I go hard while these other rapper beats go soft. I'm the man behind the board and on the mic I'm boss. Cause it's simple, cause I also even paid the cost. Got beef out my teeth like it's easy to floss. And if you got beef cause I pissed you off, then you should learn how to rap or not do it at all. Cause pussyfootin' on the mic MCs shit get hard. I'm Trump tight, motherfucker steady pulling your card. Your legs too short to kick it with the guard.
The dominant factor, keeping it raw. The dominant factor, Ron's worth more. The dominant factor, see me on tour. The dominant factor is Black Raw. The dominant factor, keeping it raw. The dominant factor, Ron's worth more. The dominant factor, see me on tour. The dominant factor is Black Raw, Black Raw.
Bang like Galata, and rhymes hit harder. And like Darth Vader, yeah, I'm your father. Black monkey knuckle fist, tell me how you want it, bitch. Technical knockout, aim straight to clobber, get straight to the back of your dome. End your laughter, that's how you know it was on.
Don't make me clap ya.
Body to bone fracture, you act bastards. It's nothing to a master, rhymes to outlast ya. Dope on the cut, get ghosts like I'm Casper. Crisp and clean, thugged out, spit spectacular. Vent like you bit, my dick style is Dracula. Set bait to trap, your rat backs get captured. Stake for your heart, take that, feel disaster. Dealing with the man of my stature, I'll attack ya. Hoops upside your dome, pistol smack ya. Army of VA villains, I'm not an actor.
Dominant factor, keeping it raw. The dominant factor, Ron's worth more. The dominant factor, see me on tour. The dominant factor is Black Raw. The dominant factor, keeping it raw. The dominant factor, Ron's worth more. The dominant factor, see me on tour. The dominant factor is Black Raw, Black Raw.
right, guys. Thank you so much for joining the No Offense podcast. It's your boy Matt Arrington, aka Mr. No Offense. As you guys can tell, it is definitely April 20th, 2021, guys. You know what that means. I hope you guys are prepared. We got a special edition for you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see a couple of things change for the day. We got to celebrate. It's only right that we commemorate the day, man. You know, shout out to all the states that have legalized. You know what I'm saying? Recently, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch my language a little bit with this one because we don't want to get flagged. You know what I'm saying? But however, we are guaranteed to have a good day and a good time. We got the Black Royal in the building. You know what I'm saying? That was him definitely starting the show with the dominant factor. Shout out to Passport Republic also in the building by way of DA. Daryl Austin, we see you, man. We definitely see you. Shout out to Wade Costa, I'm sorry, who's definitely in here. Team VMT, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. They definitely in here. We got Mob That Promo. You know what I'm saying? Also, artists, if you're looking for promotion, you know what I'm saying? What better way, man? Go ahead and invest yourself. $20 could make a long way. It could stretch a long way if you spend it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you hit that promo. To definitely get that hook up. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention the special that we got going on. He'll fill you in. So today, like we said, make sure you got your materials because we gotta have a special break day around 419. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can do what y'all need to do. But it's only right that we commemorate that with some good music. So again, like I said, we got the Black Royal. We're gonna kick this thing off. Before we go any further, it's only right that I bring to you the man of the hour. So we can go ahead and kick this thing off. Let's go. And we are live, boss. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Just happy to be here. Very excited about today. 420, long coming.
Yes, sir. I mean, you know, like today, like every other day of the year, only comes around once every 365. So we got to make sure we do it right, man, and live it up. You know what I'm saying? If I could ask, how you been celebrating the day, my man?
Well, really, I'm just getting up, getting my day started. You know what I mean? Business before pleasure. You know what I mean? It's all about business. We're here to present you good music. You know what I mean? I'm just excited about VMT and the whole thing, what we're doing right now. We're doing a great thing.
For sure, man. And we got a lot to chop into, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we got y'all for this break because it's definitely going to be an event. But let's chop it up a little bit before we get there, man. Let's talk about the beginning and how we got into this game, my G. Who were some of the people that you used to rock with, you know what I'm saying, as a shorty before you decided to make the transition over to a creator of art yourself?
This is a trick question because I try to keep my age a little contained, you know what I'm saying? But question like this, your age kind of comes up. Like, I've been around from the beginning, to be honest with you. Like, if I could tell you a quick story, like, I remember being like 7 years old and like being on the record player and just being, fascinated about how it made noise when it being turned off. You could, you could spin it on the needle and you could still hear it. Well, to make a long story short, I actually ended up breaking my dad's needle like that, and I kind of put it on my brother. He did it. Little brother did it. He climbed on the chair and did it, but I did. I was always messing with music as a little shorty, like the 8-tracks and stuff. I was always, don't touch nothing. When they leave out the house, I'm touching stuff and couldn't turn the buttons off. Knew I wanted to turn the buttons off, but couldn't turn the buttons off. So I go back. As far as inspiration, I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm not gonna put like everything in hip hop is dope, but Wu-Tang is the best. Like I'm gonna say, just like old Dirty Bastard said, Wu-Tang is the best. Like everybody, they say they washed up this and that, but if you listen to any song, like every song is potent. Like the lyricism is potent. Like I just can't get down with the dumbed down type of music.
Gotcha.
Came off of like the Brand Nubians, the Poor Righteous Teachers, the YZs, where knowledge is the most important thing. Public Enemy, how we really feeling, and then it's like what's going on in the world. Like we want to be able to express ourselves, but we can't as regular citizens. And at the time, it was like certain hip hop artists would come up and make their voice be known how we felt. So that was what gave me the power in the sense of, that's actually kind of where my name comes from, the Black Royal. It's more like for the love of the people, the love of the culture. It ain't about so much, just being, ignorant, just making music for money. It's about leaving something behind. You know what I'm saying? So that's what my main agenda is, to leave some good music behind, before I leave, you know what I'm saying? Like, and also the way the music is going right now, everything's like one-sided, you know what I'm saying? I just can't believe that a lot of people don't want to hear intelligence. They'd rather hear someone who can't even enunciate. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you lazy when you're talking, how is this a popular thing where, like, the masses don't want to be educated, or the masses dumb down to think that it's cool and acceptable. Like, and then someone that has wisdom and knowledge, it's almost like, oh, you rap like the old days. Like, what do you mean I wrote this last night? You know what I'm saying? So how could that be? You know what I mean? And with that being said, I look at myself as if I'm picking up. See, my thing was I always wanted to be, if not the best, respected by the best. Meaning like the Rakims,
Eric B.
My mind went blank. Everybody you can think of that era, you know what I'm saying? I'm like all of them combined, because a little bit of them is a little bit of me. You know what I'm saying? But I've always been uniquely different, and I used to try to rhyme words that nobody used before. You know, pick up a dictionary and just be finding those words. But as time has gone on, you know, a lot of things that I have said, I never got the credit for. The next thing you know, you hear everybody rhyming to certain words. Like, I've literally watched, you know, stuff that wasn't being rhymed, watch it finally being said and stuff like that through my time. Like I said, I got a little bit of age with me, but I'm selling, you know, that pure raw hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We gonna teach these babies, like, at the end of the day, just because, you know, you think y'all know what y'all talking about, what's going on in the world is still important to be addressed, and I feel as if the world should be in tune to want to listen instead of just listening to abba dabba do yabba nama new and you know, I can't.
Man, you know what I love about what you said, Mos G, is that and a shout out to my boy DA, who's also in the chat right now saying the same thing. You come from hip hop, man. You come from hip hop. Before the dumbing down, you said it best earlier. Before you come from when it was in language, it was about expression. Like you said, back then artists were talking about. There was a lot of political awareness in what was going on and what was being said, because that's how we was communicating about what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't necessarily have the best representation as far as ourselves in the system. You know what I'm saying? So we found ways to express it. You know what I'm saying? hip hop was something that you could feel. It definitely was something that, you know what I'm saying? We come from records that said fuck the police. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you know what I'm saying, advocating get out there and do something fucked up. But that's how at one point in time we were that oppressed. We felt so you know what I'm saying, voiceless, that we decided to bust out through a stereo. You know what I'm saying? To let you know, fuck the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we kicking it. That's how we playing it. And you already know. That's how we, you know what I'm saying? You already know how it's going down. My boys mentioned the KR. Soon as you started mentioning Rakim, I started thinking about Eric B, Rakim, KRS-One, Kool Moe Dee. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Daryl Austin. He said MC Shan, Sugar Hill Gang, Rob Bass, DJ D Nice. You know what I'm saying? Dude, it's like you said back then, they weren't gonna take the time for you to dumb it out. They're gonna drop so much knowledge that either you were conscious or you were asleep. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because I remember exactly tuning in on like Rap City. That's all you sing was conscious music from on a show. That's all you would see the whole show.
Yeah.
But I knew it wasn't a trend because of what was happening at the time. You know what I mean? What was actually happening at the time, police brutality, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to Rodney King. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what's that whole, you know, fuck the police type of thing. Well, actually, fuck the police was before that. But, you know, that whole, you know, that movement of us not having a voice, and certain people was our voice, you know, like, we felt that music deeply, you know what I mean? And I think, like, let me tell you, I listen to today's music now more than I ever had, because like I'm in tune for some reason, and some of it is good, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like it, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing I would pay for. It ain't nothing that I would, you know, listen to on the regular, because it doesn't move me. It doesn't move me in my spirit. It doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't teach me nothing. It's just more like I'm becoming brain in tune to just know the words, whatever. So why not know the words of something that's teaching you something and giving you what's going on right now and making you feel empowered? Like, you know what? You know, I mean, he's for the culture. He's for the people. You know what I'm saying? I'm for my people. I'm for my culture. I'm for my kids. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, when you listen to the music you listen to, what about your kids? Like, what are you teaching your kids, like, far as values? Like, you know what I mean? Like, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really from the streets, but I don't advertise like I'm the streets. The whole thing was, like, I'm tired of being here. I don't want to be here. Get the mind frame to get out of here. And you know what I'm saying? Be able to talk, like, you know what I mean, be able to turn it on and off, you know what I'm saying? Man,
listen, I think today's show is definitely gonna be something special, because for one, we're gonna allow that time for people to get in their right consciousness to be able to receive what we're gonna be talking about, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we can really get into it. The fact that you come from, you know, that you are experienced in hip hop and its journey, You know what I'm saying? And we're going to talk about as well as today's current events and how music may have played a part into that. But before, like I said, I want to make sure everybody is on that elevation plane. You know what I'm saying? That they are somewhere comfortable, that they're able to enjoy their day. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And we're going to give you the opportunity to go ahead and give them some of that background music before we kick this thing off. You want to go ahead and introduce our song today, man?
Sure. We will do that. This is a song that actually is my favorite song, to be honest with you. I've been sitting on it kind of for a minute, but I got a remix in-house, you know what I'm saying? It was even better than the original after I really fell in love with it. I'm just set there, Joan up. The song is about basically, you know, everybody stressing you. Instead of being stressed, like, man, bump all that, where that? You know what I'm saying? Who got that? And also who got that funk, meaning like music, who got that beat, that funk, that thing out the trunk. So it ain't a 420 just about, you know, smoking. You know what I'm saying? It was about some oppression, and then finally saying, you know what, fuck all this shit. Where that? You know what I'm saying? So y'all enjoy and make Pepe Le Pew the slang of that smell, you know, that thing, you know what I mean? When you're looking for it, use that as the code. You know what I mean? You see what they did with the cartoon? Yeah, we're going to talk about that later, but yeah, it's some more to that.
For sure, guys.
Yeah.
Well, y'all heard it, man. This is going to be a No Offense exclusive, man. We're going to pop y'all off right now with that Pepe Le Pew by your boy, the Black Royal. Y'all make sure y'all stick around. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back after this. Do what you got to do to get elevated and celebrate your day properly. We'll be right back. Hey, yo, it's time to pay attention, B.
Yo, Jay Fly. Where that, man? Who got that? That Black Royal, oh yeah. Free Black Royal. Free Black Royal. Yeah. Who got that? VMT. That Pepe Le Pew. Fuck you, I'ma do what it do. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Niggas slick talk, try to act brand new. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. I don't worry about you, I'ma do what it do. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Niggas slick talk, try to act brand new. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Can't play the background cause it's hard to do. Got a voice to be heard, bitch, pay more dues. Who's who? You suffer, then Winnie the Pooh. Fuck you and you niggas shit in the stew. I won't talk about him, I was talking about you. But if you took it personal, then fuck you too. I'm a made fucking man, never abandon my crew. But sometimes motherfucker gotta do what it do. Gotta get my shit heard, gotta bring out the truth. Cause my old and my new shit still overdue. And let's talk about rhyme flow, I stack them too. I'll assassinate brain train, aim at you. Won't misdirect hit, that's all that I do. Release hits, give a fuck what you wanna do. I'm a man on my own like nothing to lose. Been advanced rap money just to pack them tools. Gotta let off to protect this rapping dude. Like playing for a fool and watch you feel doomed. Yeah, playing for a fool and watch you feel doomed. Yeah, playing for a fool and watch you feel doomed. Fuck you, I'ma do what it do. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Niggas slick talk, try to act brand new. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. I don't worry about you, I'ma do what it do. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Niggas slick talk, try to act brand new. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Who got that beat, that funk, that bang out the trunk to make you wanna tear shit up. No other than I identify your eye, that's you outright. Fully automatic aim that you act rap guys. Out with hang tight, out there rhyme rips out your whole mind. Your puny lame brain with raps hard to find. Cause too many bullshit acts that got signed. It's all about the money, you fuck that they lie. I been had talent before I had a dime. Start before shot, who's lyrically inclined to motivate heavy lifting for my next line. Playing hard on the grind like my dick all in, yeah. I represent the heart straight out of Virginia. No slave mind, I got praise to remember. Knowledge of subplace, latest example. I'm very short temper, like get off my chest. No trick, knowledge, dragon flame, I spit the best. The wrong one to test, with my best to the wall. If you don't like me, then fuck all of y'all. Fuck you, I'ma do what it do. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Niggas slick talk, try to act brand new. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. I don't worry about you, I'ma do what it do. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Niggas slick talk, try to act brand new. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew.
Politic with your boy, I got beats on steroids and y'all is void. We shit, whack shit, should kill that noise. Your bass won't heavy, get your raps destroyed. You should move up to bigger things, you fucking with toys. You was lame as your last beat, word of T-Roy.
Heavyweights go solo.
And they still get employed.
What they keep saying, traps that's
hard to avoid. Man up, stand up, watch your back, stay paranoid, you dealing with snakes. Motherfuckers that's figure, try to stop your cake. Try to snatch my cake and I snatch your face. Off the earth like an error erases without a trace. Matter of fact, fall back cause y'all being replaced. Use ass in the first place with a disgrace. Y'all probably eat shit cause y'all got bad taste. Put me on any song and watch the track get laced. So really I could give a fuck if you hate. Long my paper straight, let the thought marinate like money in the bank. Let the thought marinate like money in the bank.
Fuck you, I'ma do what it do. Tell me Slick talk, try to act brand new. Tell me who got that pep in the pew? Yo, 50 God. Shreds. I know you got that. MG 100. I know you got that. I got that. That pepper the pew.
Who got it, boy? You got it. You got that pepper the pew. But I know y'all just turned up, man. Straight up to that Black Royal, that Pepe Le Pew, man. My boy is going up, man. Happy 420, man. I hope y'all had something tasty to smoke on. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all had something to get you right, get you in the mood, get that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Cause we get ready to get deep, man. You know what I'm saying? We get ready to get deep. You can't waste times like that. If you gonna spend the time, you gonna get in your mindset. You know what I'm saying? You gotta enlighten yourself. So we finna go down this rabbit hole. You understand what I'm saying? Let's get it. All right. Black Royal, that Pepe Le Pew. You understand what I'm saying? That loud strong, that strong. That leave me alone. I'm in my own zone. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Definitely appreciate the jam, man.
Hey, Granddaddy Perk.
That you on that perk? You on? Oh snap! You did it right for 420. You did it right for 420. I don't know if you can get that. Hey, that's one of my favorite, other than that Durban Poison. But we ain't gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it moving. So, like you said, you come from, you know what I'm saying, hip hop when it was more conscious, man. We was definitely talking. It was about what are you saying, not much than you know that you're on. It was about what are you saying. And then now, as far as today's music that you find more in circulation, like you said, it's more of like, you know, repetitive. Not dissing anybody or anything like that. We're just at a comparison, a contrast. You know, it's like a more comparative nature. I mean, a more repetitious nature, or like a, you know what I'm saying, a repetition that you're not really much. You know what I'm saying? It used to be a time where you wouldn't say the same thing twice on the track, unless it was the chorus, and you really didn't want to put that in too many times. Nowadays, it's like a snap thing. It's what people can catch on to. You know what I'm saying? It's not more so as a, you know, a conscious. You know what I'm saying? Well, how would you describe it, G?
Well, basic mimicry. Everybody wants to sound the same and be the same. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying earlier, everybody is in a drug dealer, and even if you are, the key was to not talk about being a drug dealer. The whole thing was to have a creative mind, and if you was a drug dealer while you was making music, nobody would know about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It was all about disguising between the lines. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean, doing what you got to do. But you know what I'm saying, don't glorify it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing too, that similar to what you're saying. I remember back then, you know what I'm saying, if people were somewhere, it got mixed up, because I remember when you know what I'm saying, if people were selling drugs, it was because they were doing what they had to do to feed their family. You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging, I'm not passing judgment, I'm just being real. Like, the majority of the people that you knew who were pushing drugs and products, stuff like that, that's because they didn't, you know what I'm saying, that's their side income, or an income that fueled their dreams. But the eventual goal was to get out. It wasn't like a forever thing, you know what I'm saying? Because if you ever seen Scarface or anybody else that you might have, you know what I'm saying, that you might have followed, you know there's not 401ks for, you know what I'm saying, for the dope game. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, they get in and try to get out, and even when they're rapping, like you said, they were rapping so well, so that it would make it seem like that covered the income that they were bringing in. You know what I'm saying? Like a you know what I'm saying? It was never about glamorizing that I'm actually out here doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? And now to today's, like you said, everybody want to be the neighborhood dope boy. Everybody want to be the dope boy, but nobody want to be the dope boy. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't know what that means completely, but yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
moving on though, it's a lot of good music out there to talk about that I absolutely love. You know what I'm saying? I just when I hear music, I say that sounds just like them. Like lately, I've been hearing a lot of music that sound like Pop Smoke, even to the production. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It sound good, but it sounds just like him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like, what's the difference? Like, I think a lot of times people go with what's hot, but I came from an era where everybody had to be and wanted to be different. Even if you was Like, I got more respect for a PM Dawn now than I ever had. I got more respect for MC Hammer and even a Vanilla Ice at this point. Even like I listen to country music. Even country music has more of a different story. Nothing sounds the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I listen to turn on the radio, the first thing I hear that you can identify with is this dude sound like from the street. Because you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm thinking, why is everybody compelled to want to be, you know, make this their mentor, their educator? And I think it's just because they have money. At the end of the day, they have money. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you want to listen to someone that was more intelligent, had something to say, and was more, you know, verbal with the lyrical, you know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. I just don't.
It was, and like we were saying about too back then, old school. It's not okay, and we understand that there are people that are still told the truth. Or more so when we say music, there I'm talking about mainstream. But one thing I do understand is back in the day, like you said, the music has messages. It didn't matter if it was rap or R&B or soul. It had messages, and you could put on a song, and it could talk you through a situation, or it could give you some jewels, like such as "We Cried." You know what I'm saying? The OJ's talking about, you know what I'm saying, how you and your lady get stronger together. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. We don't really have much music. You know what I mean? That really that promotes positivity, like staying together. Because, you know, everybody's independent. You know what I'm saying? They don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? That promotes education. That promotes financial responsibility. Because a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like you said, a lot of rappers, you know what I'm saying? They all there, look at me. I got cars, planes, and trains. But how many of these people, shout out to real ones that are doing it now, but how many of these people have real estate? Or things that focus on generational wealth and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's somewhere, I feel like when the music got lost, the focus got lost. You know what I'm saying? Do you think it's coincidental? Do you think it may be related, or what happened?
I can't call it. I really can't call it. But what I feel as if it's my duty to make the necessary changes. You know what I mean? Regardless of the what they say, you know, what everybody else does. You know what I'm saying? What everybody else is into. You know, I always be different. You know what I'm saying? When everything's the same, strive to be different. That's what originality is all about, you know? Like, and I can't see anything else. Like, even why your interest to listen to the same, when it's like, hold up, this is different. Like, but shit is dope. But because it's dope, why does it have to be considered, it sounds like that, sounds like that, old school? Like, why did that, and you know, I actually know why. You know, it's era. Record companies sold out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Remember Rockefeller when everybody was getting a chain? You remember?
Yes, sir.
Everybody was getting deals. Where your favorite artists at right now? Like from my era, where they at? It's just almost like they took a, you know, when a job closes and they give you a check. I can't think what they call
severance pay.
They give you severance pay. Like they must have got a heavy severance pay to be quiet. Like where your favorite artists right now? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just wondering. I guess if they're getting old, they're just getting old. But this is what I'm trying to say. Make a long story short, I represent where hip hop is supposed to be when it's elevated after that, not dumbing down. You feel me?
Gotcha.
That's Black Roy. All right, that's Black Roy.
I definitely admire and appreciate what you stand for as far as trying to bring that enlightenment, bring that knowledge, bring that conscience, bring that evolution. You know what I'm saying? I get you. Like you said, it's like if hip hop would have took a left or instead of a right, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I got you, G. But here's the thing about that. There's a lot of us that's still looking for that conscious rap. So thank God you're doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of us still rocking, like looking and definitely appreciate that real true hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That gritty, get down, make you in your feelings, like you gonna do something, change your situation type hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we definitely get from the music, especially with that Pepe Le Pew. I like how you said, my boy said, man, I'm gonna do what I do. Hey man, who got that Pepe Le Pew? I ain't got time for that. You know what I mean? It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm trying to burn this and get on to the next situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
gotta love it.
Yes, sir. Now let's talk about this dominant factor, my G. You know what I'm saying? What went into the genius of putting this together in the studio, my man? Obviously with a title like the dominant factor, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You setting the tone. You know what I'm saying? But what went to the genius of creation of this track?
Man, thank you. I appreciate that. ask and put that like that. Actually, it was another one of those songs where it's like, people telling you negative things and how I put it together and in music. Basically, I was told that I was the common denominator of, what I'm saying, of why there were problems with certain people. You know what I'm saying? And I took offense to that. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's not the truth. The truth is every individual thing is every situation. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. So then I just ran with dominant. If I'm the dominant, or I flipped it in my head, it was dominant. Anything, it was a factor. I'm trying to factor any math. I'm a dominant factor. You know what I'm saying, to this shit. You know what I mean? To my group when I was, in a group, whatever situation. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And and I'm the dominant factor in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's how that's where it came. And to be honest, that was that was actually 3 verses and was a old song actually. I got the track from my man David Flames, David Malik. Yeah, he's from Sweden. He signed with us, VMT, and he's making crazy noise right now. Crazy noise, doing big things. He got shoes out right now. I actually designed shoes, which I wanted to talk about, designing shoes, and he has his shoes out right now. And I'm surprised Savage didn't mention the shoes. What's up, Savage? Why you didn't mention the shoes? That's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? VMT, we coming with shoes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, we're doing it like that. I mean, Victor God, shout out to Victor God, CEO, label owner. You know what I'm saying? The VMT stands for Victor Money Team. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Deprived of Virginia, Memphis, Tennessee. But we broadened out, and we global. And David Flames, you feel me? We're doing big things over here at VMT. And when I saw the interview yesterday with Savage, I didn't get to see it all from the beginning, so I missed the song. And I heard how excited you was about the song.
Yes, sir.
And I caught part of it, and then later on I watched it again last night, and that shit was just flames. Right? I'm so excited about David Flames. My bad, Frank Savage. The Frank Savage. Let me get it correct. I stand corrected. The Frank Savage. I can't wait to work with him as well. We got some big things popping in here.
Well, it definitely sounds like VMT's on the road, man. I'm definitely heading uphill. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can show y'all ass coming downhill, man. You know, like you said, that shout out to the Frank Savage yesterday who was on the show on that. Yeah, man, I know exactly what you're talking about, man. Cause listen, between you and me, I listened to that shit after I got off the show a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Like that track Flame, man. Y'all boys doing y'all thing. Same thing with this Pepe Le Pew, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, my G, and before we get into this shoe conversation, is that gonna be available on all platforms? I know you just released it this morning. Shout out to everybody. Make sure that y'all go to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's on YouTube. Get this man his streams, you know what I'm saying? It's 420. Y'all gonna be celebrating all day. I know y'all, some of y'all already on number 20 and y'all of 100, you know what I'm saying? Y'all on 20 of 100. Put that on in the background. Get your streams on. Sit back, kick back, relax. Don't worry about nothing, stress free, and get where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? For real. As far as on all platforms, where's that available at, my G?
Well, check this out. Actually, it will be available on 4/23.
Oh, okay. 4/23
on all platforms.
Okay.
Apple, YouTube, you name it, Pandora, Tidal, and anyone you can think of. It'll be available in all stores. We was trying to get it on 4/20, but because the market is so crowded and we missed our window of opportunity. Shout out to Coastal K. Shout out to Coastal K. But it will be on all platforms on 4/23.
4/23. But right now it's on YouTube though, right?
Yes, we dropped the video today. It premiered. Actually, another version of Dominant Factor premiered yesterday, courtesy of Coastal K. He's really good people, but I had to put him out there like that.
Oh, I know he cussing you out right now. He just ain't got a microphone, so we can't hear him. But we got you.
Yeah. So that one came out yesterday. The other version of Dominant Factor, which actually originally dropped in February, and then Pepe Le Pew just premiered this morning at 10 a.m. So it's on YouTube. We're going to do some numbers on that, but it will be on another YouTube site as well, through Universal Music Group, who is our distributor, who get distributed from VMC. I said we're doing really big things at VMC. So yeah, it will be available. And also, I'm going to have some shirts available. If you want a shirt, a Pepper shirt, or the shirt I got on right now, it will be available. I'm thinking $35 plus shipping and handling. You know what I'm saying? I got to get that.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay, Pepper Le Pew, the shirt. Okay, that come with matching shoes too. I know y'all got the shoes.
Hey man, we got shoes coming. We got shoes on the line.
Oh snap! I see you got the okay. My boy got the promo on the shirt. Yes sir.
That's what,
Okay. And you said $35 a piece can get you one.
that's what's up.
Oh.
Yes sir.
Okay. How could who they need to contact and who and how, you know what I'm saying, can they make that payment to get that?
Actually, matter of fact, I'm glad you asked, because we're doing this very new, very new app. If you're familiar with Clubhouse, it's an app called Fanbase. You might want to check it out right now, because a lot of times if you wait to do stuff, you forget, you be bullshitting. Check out Fanbase. You have to have an iPhone, I believe, and it's just like Clubhouse, but it's also like Instagram. It's like Instagram and Clubhouse combined, and you can actually make money. The fans can make money, and they subscribe to you. You know what I'm saying? It's the exclusive thing that they don't see anywhere else. So, and yeah, it's pretty dope, and everybody can make money. It's a brand new app, so y'all might want to download that app ASAP. Yes.
Gotta check that out. We gotta definitely check that out. It looks like $35, man. Y'all remember that? Hey, Rick, look it up. Now I know you said that is iOS exclusive, so that means that you gotta have some kind of Apple, iPhone, Mac, whatever, to be able to access that. What about us Android users? You know what I'm saying? Samsung users, things like that. We just gotta wait our turn for right now, or
Richard, just probably just get at me on any one of the apps.
Okay.
You can even message. They got Jones. You can straight message me in. Like you can follow me on anything. Any one of my links you go to. Like you go to a YouTube video or anything, they have links to go to. You can direct message me or get into, like I said, I keep saying fan base, so you can't get to the fan base at the Apple. But just get at me. It'll be there. You'll get the information.
We'll definitely make sure to get to the contact information here later on toward the show. As a matter of fact, let's talk more about these shoes. You guys got the music, you got the hits, you got the merch. You know what I'm saying, as far as the shirts, and then now you got the shoes too. What these shoes looking like, man? What they going for?
Well, actually, the shoes are actually custom made shoes, and they're from the finest leathers in the world from Italy, and they're imported. And so when you get these shoes, they come with a certificate of authenticity, like syllables. You know what I'm saying? And each shoe is individually wrapped. You know what I'm saying? Fine leather, and everybody says when you open it, just to smell like they're not cheap. They're very expensive shoes. You know what I'm saying? But they're not very nice.
What you know what I'm saying? What around the price tag are we looking at?
Well, depending on which ones. Like my first one was very expensive. They were like, it was a grip. They were like $279.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That was $214. The David Flames, the DM Flames. They're camouflage green and black shoe, low shoe. They're very dope. I like them myself. They ran like $214. You tap in, you can get a 10% and 15%, 20% savings and stuff on the shoe as well. But you get these shoes imported, and if you have any problems with it, they take care of you. You know what I'm saying? Free of anything, the sizes, fit you, whatever. But they're very comfortable and very durable.
Bad. So is it?
Brand is the Black Royal. These are the Black Royal. These are the Black Royal shoes. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was gonna say. So is there anywhere that we might be able to, visualize, just to be able to, you know what I'm saying, take a look at them and start, for those of us that need to start getting that money together, you know what I'm saying? Or are they available all the time? We just need to, just whenever you're ready to spend and get them, just holler at you, and then you got a catalog or whatever that they can see it from there.
I launched the shoe, and they're good for 30 days, and you got to get certified before they go into production.
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand. All right. So you want to get your order in to be a part of the big order that goes in.
Right, but I can get my shoe at any time, though.
Okay.
You did?
Gotcha. 100. So I mean, that lets y'all know, you know, that's hookup talk. You need to, you got the man to talk to. You need to make sure you talk to the right man. You know what I'm saying? He can get
That's
you
right.
the deal.
Get at me, get at me. I fucks with me, fuck with me, fuck.
For sure. Well, it's time for the
Yeah,
no offense back to my G. It wouldn't be enough.
I don't,
Go ahead. What you say, my G?
I don't play about that business. Like I feel like even my team, like they kind of like they ain't really getting it done. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, but when we get a grip, we got it. We got it. You know what I'm saying? That's forever shoes for. And I'm breaking off like I'm cutting. I'm making partners to do like a percentage, a split of every shoe that's sold. So that's what I'm doing for the artists at VMC. That's with me.
Bet. Well, it definitely. Hey, any way that you make money, my man, is definitely a positive. You know what I'm saying? If it makes a stack toward the bag at the end of the day. But it is time for that no offense bag on my G, and it wouldn't be a no offense interview if I didn't get this question out of you. So I definitely want to make sure we address this. Let's say right now your phone rings and you're not expecting a call, but you probably don't recognize the number, but it rings, and for some reason you got to pick it up. When you pick it up, this is the best call of your entire career. This is going to be the call that will eventually be known as the call that changed the legacy of the Black Royal. Okay, we just want to know who's on the phone and how that conversation goes. We're just a fly on the wall. It's your world, G. We're just living in it. Let us know.
What kind of question is that, my G?
Hey,
You know what? I think Frank Savage's answer, and that is a very, very, very good answer. Like his whole articulation and who he was inspired by, you know what I'm saying? I relate to every one of those artists, you know what I'm saying? And but to be honest, I have absolutely no idea because we're making things happen right now at VMT. And like, you know, just talking to you, like if you call me, I'm good, you know what I'm saying? If the God called me, I'm good. Or whoever called me. And speaking of which, my whole thing with this, what I'm signed with for my deal right now is really is short term for right now. But I have a feeling I'm going to be at VMT for a minute because they doing big things trying to get me a bigger deal. To be honest with you, and we got some songs coming out soon, some more songs that we banging out. That, like I said, like as far as my work, all I got is one more real good project to do, and it's supposed to be a feature with Melansky from Wu Syndicate. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Yeah, so I didn't want to that like I'm giving it away a little bit, but
Snap.
like it that happened. Like I already put the work in. He already got at me. I got at him. Plus, my manager. I said my manager, Victor God. Yeah, he that's his people's from back in the day. So that was the big exclamation mark. You know what I'm saying? But instead of riding the coattail, Black Rule doing his thing. You feel me? So to answer the question, like we doing the thing already. So you know what I mean? I couldn't really answer that question like who called. Like it could be Jay-Z, it could be Michael Jackson, it could be Tupac. You know, but for real, how about God? How about God? You know what I'm saying? And God, anything and everything is possible. You know what I'm saying? And I do like to shout out Costa K because he's a big part of, you know, how we move and how, you know, things get accomplished. And we have a very strong team. And just be on the lookout for VMT, Victor's Money Team.
There it is, man. There it is. Definitely making noise, man. These boys are definitely taking off, man. That was, in case you guys are missed yesterday's show, in case you guys are unfamiliar, the Frank Savage, who was on yesterday, he's also signed to VMT. You know what I'm saying? We've got the Black Royal today, who's also signed to VMT. So these boys, man, they pressing, man. They definitely stepping. You know what I'm saying? And putting some music out. You guys make sure y'all pick it up. Make sure that you're definitely aware, man, and be part of the loop. See what's going on. What's going on, G?
Oh yeah, we got our number one artist that also is another reason why I'm here too, who picked a lot of dudes, and he's down right now for the moment, but he'll be home soon. Free MG 100, you know what I'm saying? He just had a baby, a newborn, hasn't even been, you know, see in the flesh like talking about, you know what I'm saying, that I know of, you know what I'm saying? So when he comes home, it's going to get even crazy. That's all I'm going to say about that. He got very big coming ahead. Thank you for the opportunity of being here. I want you guys to live up your 420. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? See how everything happens for a reason. Like, you know, how when you call on God and God is on the other end, you know how I couldn't have put this together no greater way for things to just fall in line like this. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this was an old song. And actually, one more thing, it was something controversial in my album cover originally that in the second verse I talk about Six Semper, and Six Semper is the Virginia flag. And how you look at it, tell me what y'all see. You know what I'm saying? I see me, and I see someone who was not dead, and what I did was flip the script, and then the sword on his neck. That's what. But it was too controversial. It's too you feel me? Want to talk things? You feel me? That's Black Royal. You see what I'm saying? The change. You see, the change is when we look at things, we ain't paying attention. Like, hold up, what does this really represent? I did some homework. It represent. It was supposed to have been Caesar, Julius Caesar, and had something to do with the what you call it? I can't. It slipped my tongue. Like monarchy, dictatorship. That's the word. Dictate.
Overthrowing the government.
When you look at the controversy, real quick, when you look at the controversy, this is the flag of Virginia. So you mean to tell me this was like free in dictation, and then we're slaves here? You know, I mean, this is one of the first slave places. You know, well, it was actually. You know, I mean, Virginia. So when we look at things, you want to change things like a cartoon, Pepe Le Pew, and go after a little cartoon. Look at the bigger picture. So if anybody was coming for me for being controversial, was what I was wanting. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Ready for all of that. You feel me? I was on a whole nother plane. You understand me? So I wanted to talk about that as well on the show, and let y'all know Black Royal is for the people opening your eyes, and I got something to say that's worth something. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that dumb down. Y'all need to wake up and pay attention.
Well, we definitely appreciate you, man, for dropping those jewels, man. And we got to do our research, man. Apparently, my boy said he's going to talk about the elephant in the room, whether you see it or not. He's going to make it known. So I appreciate you, man. Definitely for bringing it. And through music, we should seek education. So the fact that you allowing us to do that and to actually take, to give us some substance to get some homework on, hey, y'all pay attention. Wake up, man. The truth right in front of you, hitting your eye, and you don't even see it. I got 3 questions, man. I'm gonna let you go, and I definitely want to make sure we get this information out for everybody who's rocking, because we're nearing our time limit here. My first question, my G, is how can we make sure for anybody who's hearing about the Black Royal for the first time today, how can they make sure they follow you after the show, as far as your music dropping, as far as any performances you may have coming up, anytime they can possibly come out and see publicly, as far as performances and things like that, my man. Go ahead and give us a spill.
You can look me up on anything, the Black Royal, anything, Spotify, anything. You look up anything, pop up, anything. As simple as that. You can look it up anywhere, the Black Royal, pop up.
There it is, guys. So make sure that you do that. Make sure you show some love. And again, you already know I'm just familiar with Spotify. So if you're there, if you see my man's songs, and as soon as we can get them on our playlist, we're going to make sure we get on playlist. Click on the playlist. It'll take you to his discography. You can click on the follow that's right on the right of his name. And I know it's there because that's what I use. And anytime he drops something, it'll be right there. You'll get it right away. My second question, the Black Royal, would be, we already know, man, the way that you delivering these messages, the way you dropping these jewels, the way you keeping this hip-hop alive, my G, you're going to be busy. You're in high demand. But in the future, if we have a sprinkling time, man, where we're able to pull you by the back of your shirt and say, hey, man, it's been a minute since we spoke with you, would you be willing to come back on the No Offense podcast and let us know what's going on with you, G?
Oh, most definitely. Sooner than later. We can do the next project.
Hey, man.
Hey, look, May 1st, matter of fact, my birthday is coming up in like a few weeks. Yeah, your boy celebrating. Yeah.
Hey, man, that's what's up. First and foremost, happy birthday. Another year around the sun, my G. And it's hard out here. You deserve every bit of it, man. Make sure you live it up and do it right. And I told you first. Remember that. I told you first. Yeah. All right. My third and final question today on this, and this is gonna wrap up our interview, my G, is would you do us the honor of introducing this funk like he did earlier, this banger, this new 420 soundtrack that we've got to help enjoy our moves, man. Could you go ahead and introduce that for us one more time, man?
Yeah, I can introduce that John one more time. Hold on, man. Go ahead, man. You got that Black Royal, yeah. Free Black Royal. VMT. Fuck you, I'ma do what it do. Y'all know what it is.
Hey, man.
That's what it is. That's how I'm going to introduce that, John. Just like that. Hey, yo, shout out to VMT. Shout out to Coastal K. He makes a lot of things happen, a lot of progress. We bump heads a lot, you know what I'm saying? But that's my man's. Shout out to Frank Savage. Shout out to everybody at VMT, David Flames, Victor God. Cannot forget Victor God, the one and only Victor God, for making these things happen and connecting. And we appreciate you. And we got David Flames coming. You're going to get to interview David Flames. He was kind of acting a little, but be prepared for David Flames. I'm looking forward to him too as well. So salute to you and your team. I love that new logo. That shit is Flames. I'll see you next time. That's what's up.
Hey, Black Royal, it's been a pleasure, my man. Definitely, but I can't wait till next time we chop it up. Obviously, we've got a lot of content, and 60 minutes won't hold it all. Till the next time we meet, my man, stay diligent, stay informative, stay intuitive, and definitely stay progressive, my G. We'll see you next time. All right, guys, this does conclude our interview today with the Black Royal. We definitely appreciate you guys for rocking with us. I know you could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat. Everybody, even if I didn't get to holler at you, we got Caprina McCoy. We appreciate you. We got Shirai Hope in the building. Shout out to you. We got Mild That Promo. I appreciate you. We've got Flex Harris, man. Definitely rocking with you, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. We got OG Osama. We got Daryl Austin. You know what I'm saying? We got Chelina Robert. We got everybody in here, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. And again, until the next time we meet, don't wait on the world to change. Well, you could be the one to change the world. Happy 420, guys. And on the backs of the Black Royal, we're going to take this thing out. This that Pepe Le Pew. You guys make sure you take care of each other. And we'll see y'all Thursday with the Bank Boys. Take care.
Yo, J Fly. Where that, man? Who got that? That Black Royal, yeah. Free Black Royal. Free Black Royal. Yeah. Who got that? VMT. That Pepe Le Pew. Fuck you, I'ma do what it do. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Niggas slit talk, try to act brand new. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Don't worry about you, I'ma do what it do. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Niggas slit talk, try to act brand new. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Can't play the background cause it's hard to do. Got a voice to be heard, bitch, pay more dues. Who's who? You suffer, then Winnie the Pooh. Fuck you and you niggas shit in the stew. I won't talk about him, I was talking about you. But if you took it personal, then fuck you too. I'm a made fucking man, never abandon my crew. But sometimes motherfucker gotta do what it do. Gotta get my shit heard, gotta bring out the truth. Cause my old and my new shit still overdue. And let's talk about rhyme flow, I stack them too. I'll assassinate brain train and aim at you. Won't misdirect hit, that's all that I do. Release hits, give a fuck what you wanna do. I'm a man on my own like nothing to lose. Been advanced rap money just to pack them tools. Gotta let off to protect this rapping dude. Like playing for a fool and watch you feel doomed. Yeah, playing for a fool and watch you feel doomed. Yeah, playing for a fool and watch you feel doomed. Fuck you, I'ma do what it do. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Niggas slit talk, try to act brand new. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Don't worry about you, I'ma do what it do. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Niggas slit talk, try to act brand new. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Who got that beat, that funk, that bang out the trunk to make you wanna tear shit up. No other than I. Identify your eye, that's you outright. Fully automatic aim that you act rap guys. Back out with hang time, close it right, rips out your whole mind. Your puny lame brain with raps hard to find. Cause too many bullshit acts that got signed. It's all about the money, you fuck that they lie. I been had talent before I had a dime. Start before shot, who's lyrically inclined to motivate heavy, thirsty for my next line. Staying hard on the grind like my dick all in, yeah. I represent the heart straight out of Virginia. No slave mind, I got praise to remember. Knowledge of some place, status extend. I'm very short temper, like get off my chest. No trick, knowledge, dragon flame, I spit the best. The wrong one to test with my back to the wall. If you don't like me, then fuck all of y'all. Fuck you, I'ma do what it do. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Niggas slit talk, try to act brand new. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Don't worry about you, I'ma do what it do. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew. Niggas slit talk, try to act brand new. Tell me who got that Pepe Le Pew.
Politic with your boy, I got beats on steroids and y'all is void. We shit, whack shit, should kill that noise. Your bass won't heavy, get your raps destroyed. You should move up to bigger things, you fucking with toys. You as lame as your last beat, word of T-Roy.
Heavyweights go solo.
And they still get employed.
Why they keep setting traps, that's
hard to avoid. Man up, stand up, watch your back, stay paranoid, you dealing with snakes. Motherfuckers that's bigger, try to stop your cake. Try to snatch my cake and I snatch your face. Off the earth like an error erase without a trace. Matter of fact, fall back cause y'all being replaced. Use ass in the first place with a disgrace. Y'all probably eat shit cause y'all got bad taste. Put me on any song and watch the track get laced. So really I could give a fuck if you hate. Long paper straight, let the thought marinate like money in the bank.
go. Victor God. Shreds. I know you got that.